Hi, my name is Lin Nguyen, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the DIY project that I did last year to put together a reclaimed wood set of pallets to make a raft for my solar panels in my backyard. So it's pretty much all reclaimed, all free. The only things you have to buy is really just the casters you want to put on there, as well as some of the screws that will hold it together. So I'm sure some of you out there with greater carpentry skills can do a great job, and I just want to take you through my basic concept and I'll walk you through that. Okay, so I have, depending on the size of the panels, I have 3 panels on here. Essentially, they can sit on the raft, they can be rolled around on these casters down here. And we have, let's see, at the back here, kind of a simple concept. You can put different angles on these. These are just wood I take off the old pallets. These are 76-inch long, and they are 32-inch wide. So different pallets come with different size. I put 1, 2, 3, 4 pallets together. My panels are Solaria, so they're like a little bit, so I think 60-inch by 42-inch. Depending on your size, you might have differently. These casters here, they're like, you want to get a 2.5 or 3-inch casters. Essentially, they come with the screws. You can get these screws here. I use, essentially, they are like, what they say, neoprene washer screws, and they're 10 by 1.5. Let me show you what the screws look like. You can see these, they have a little rubber at the end, and I use them pretty much throughout the project. So I cut some of these wood pieces to join the raft together. So between the rafts I put these, right? And then these are just the wood that comes from the side panel of the pallets. So essentially you can just cut a little hinge here. So I just use a saw, cut down in, and they sit like this. You can secure them if you want, but the weight of the panels are quite heavy, so they will sit nicely, and I can move them around without much problem. To move them around, I use these ropes, so you can get these. In fact, I found these just from Pets that I had them lying around. They're quite easy to move, the pallets. So you can see you can pull them any direction, you can turn them. Okay, so I put 4 of those, 1 on each corner. I don't really use these, so my MC4 cables, they go underneath into the panels. And then in the front here, again, I use the wood from the pallet. I screw them in here so to hold the edge of this panel together. So overall, I got 3 pieces in the front, 4 pallets joined together, and then it's really simple. You can pretty much turn them over, put the casters on. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have actually 4 by 3, so 12 casters that I put on there, and they work quite well. And here I can support these with just, again, these wood up from the rafts as well. So I don't put anything permanent because I want to be able to change them. But if you want to secure them, just screw them down. Otherwise, they work quite well. And I've had these for almost a year now. They last, rain, shine. You can also cover them and move them around, put them in the shade, etc. So again, this is just using reclaimed wood from pallets you can find around. You can use different size pallets depending on your need or your size of the panel. But hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.